The armored car business runs on trust. Every day, millions in cash move through secure depots, with employees responsible for protecting the fortune. At Dunbar Armored's Los Angeles facility, one man decided to exploit that trust. The inside man, Allan Pace III, was a Dunbar safety inspector. His job gave him full access to the depot: cameras, doors, vaults. He noticed vulnerabilities no outsider could. Quietly, he began to plan. Pace recruited 5 childhood friends, swearing them to secrecy. Together, they prepared for what would become the largest cash robbery in U.S. history. The heist. In the early hours of September 12, 1997, the crew struck. Pace used his insider knowledge to bypass alarms and cameras. They ambushed guards, tied them up, and forced entry into the vault. Inside, millions of dollars were stacked from floor to ceiling. But they weren't careless. They left behind small bills, focusing only on high-denomination bundles. By the time they were finished, $18.9 million was gone. Vanishing into the night, the crew slipped away undetected. Police were stunned. No alarms triggered, no suspects, no leads. For 2 years, the case went cold. Meanwhile, the gang carefully laundered their fortune. They invested through friends and businesses, living comfortably but avoiding the spotlight. Act 4. The break. The perfect crime began to unravel when one accomplice, Eugene Hill, grew careless. He attempted to buy property using stacks of bills still wrapped in Dunbar currency straps. That was the evidence investigators needed. The FBI traced the money back to the robbery, and soon the chain unraveled. Witnesses flipped, connections emerged, and the spotlight turned to Allan Pace. The trials. In 2001, Pace and several of his crew were arrested. The evidence was overwhelming: insider access, currency straps, testimony from accomplices. Pace was sentenced to 24 years in federal prison. Others received varying sentences depending on their role, but most of the $18.9 million, it was never found. Legacy of a heist. The Dunbar robbery wasn't just about money. It was about betrayal. Employees trusted Pace as a guardian of security. Instead, he weaponized that knowledge against them. It also proved how vulnerable even the most secure systems can be to insider threats. The fortune lost. Decades later, the stolen fortune remains mostly hidden. Some say it was laundered, others buried or spent in secret. But for Allan Pace, the mastermind who risked everything, the price was clear: a life behind bars. The Dunbar Armored Robbery endures as a chilling reminder: the deadliest threats often wear the uniform of trust. These guys stole almost $19 million, but you can give me something even more valuable: one like. And if you want to keep unlocking the world's craziest heists without night shifts and handcuffs, subscribe to TimeStory. It's the easiest inside job you'll ever pull off.